Entrepreneurship is hard. Do you ever feel like you're spinning your wheels with daily tasks and getting nowhere? Or maybe you wish you could be just 1% more productive each day. Imagine a circle with 4 sections: cue, craving, response, and reward. Here's how it works. The cue is the trigger that starts the habit cycle. Think of it as the reminder or the spark. Then the craving is your desire to respond to that cue. It's the motivation behind your actions. Response is the actual habit or action you take. And then reward is the benefit you gain from that action. It's what makes you want to repeat the cycle. Understanding the cycle will allow us to hack our habits and make them work for us. So let's break it down with some actionable steps that you can start using today. First, make the cue obvious. Set a specific time each morning to check your social media and emails. This way, you're not constantly getting sucked into them throughout the day. For example, instead of having your phone notifications on all the time, schedule a 30-minute slot in the morning dedicated to social media and emails. Next, you have to make the craving attractive. Pair a desired habit with something you already enjoy. Listen to a business podcast while you fulfill orders. It makes the necessary more appealing and productive. If you love coffee, which you should, allow yourself to enjoy a cup only while you're working on a task that you want to turn into an actual habit. Then you can make the response easy. Keep the things you need for your new habit handy. If you want to take more product photography, have a folder on your phone that you can easily take inspiration from. If you want to start creating more product designs, have whatever tool you design with handy or watch tutorials and learn new tips and tricks. Finally, you have to make the reward satisfying. Celebrate your wins. Completing a task that you've been putting off, treat yourself to a short walk or another cup of coffee. Use a habit tracking app to visually see your progress and give yourself small rewards when you hit milestones. Now, let's talk about specific habits that can propel your small business to success. Batch similar tasks together. This saves you time and it helps you focus better. For example, a marketing agency. They might set aside a block of time to handle all of the clients' emails at once instead of sporadically throughout a day. Could you imagine trying to answer back 50 emails every 30 minutes? Similarly, a content creator can create a content calendar that they batch create social media posts on for the week. Setting dedicated time for marketing activities is also an essential. Whether it's social media, email marketing, or content creation, blocking out specific times in your calendar ensures you get it done. Let's look at an Etsy shop. So an Etsy shop could allocate Mondays and Wednesdays for social media strategy and posts, and then Fridays for email newsletters, or maybe analyzing website traffic, which you should definitely do. It's a great habit to have. Understanding your audience's behavior can help you improve website and marketing efforts. Spend 30 minutes every Friday reviewing Google Analytics to see what's working and what's not. Lastly, practicing mindfulness. I can't stress this one enough. You have to combat the decision fatigue because it's crucial. You have to take short breaks throughout the day to clear your head. This will help you make better decisions and avoid burnout. Use the Pomodoro technique. You work 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. You can repeat this process all throughout the day to maintain focus and productivity. When I first started my business, I was all over the place trying to do everything at once. My plate was too full. I was wearing too many hats. It was exhausting. But once I started batching tasks and dedicating specific times for different activities, things got so much better. Let's say I wanted to ship out 50 influencer packs this week. Think about how we can optimize the habit loop for this action. What's my cue to do it? Am I going to batch send emails to people at a specific time on a Monday? How will I make it an easy action to do? And what reward will I give myself after I hit my target? Probably a 5th cup of coffee. This is the system that I use every time I set goals because it's been proven to work. You need to break down every single goal into habits and track every single day. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it's simple. And keep in mind, this will not only allow you to create forward momentum, but it'll help you achieve your goals. Building habits takes time and consistency. Don't get discouraged. If you slip up, here are a few strategies to help you stay on track. Find an accountability partner who can check in with you and keep you motivated. You can set smaller achievable goals that lead to your bigger objectives. You can use a habit tracking app like Habitbull or Strides if you're a visual person. All of these things will help you stay motivated. When you're first getting started, it can be tough to implement these habits effectively. How do you stay motivated when you're building a new habit? That sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge. One tip is to remind yourself of the bigger picture. Why are you building this habit? What are the long-term benefits? Keeping your why at the forefront of your mind can can help you stay focused. But what if you don't see immediate results? I know it's so easy to get discouraged, but this is where patience is key. Building habits takes time, and you might not see the results right away. You have to trust the process and stay consistent. The results will come. Another issue is, how do you handle setbacks? Well, this is a tough one because setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a day or two. Just get right back on track and keep moving forward. Remember, it's always going to be progress over perfection. Let's say you have some goals and you're excited about them. You have this big dopamine hit because you have all of your wants being met. The excitement's building. You're ready to move forward this year. You can look back next year when you're at this point and you're going to see how far you've come. Well, I know that those goals will never come true if you don't implement them into your everyday and if you haven't built a habit based on them. So take your top 3 goals and then break them down into the habit loop. What's going to be your habit loop for that specific goal? Then we can take a step back and look at the atomic habit theory as a whole. This is how we take an overview of our macro changes and make sure that we're getting 1% better every day. Just 1% better. You can do that. Make sure that the habits are something that you do every single day and that they're aligned with your overall business goals that you set. It's not about the small goals. It's about the big picture and how you break that down into the everyday implementation. So I hope you really enjoyed learning about how to use atomic habit theory for your business. I feel like I need a little refresher on this every couple of months because it's right in the forefront of my mind and I'm so much more productive and moving along in my daily tasks, and I'm so much closer to the business model that I had in mind when I started my business. I firmly believe that goals are simply aspirations and wishes until you have a plan and an execution on that plan, and then that's what helps move you closer. Let me know down below how you're going to be implementing this habit theory into your business. I'm the type of person that I don't want to start something new or try something if I'm not certain that it's going to work, but I feel like I definitely enjoy listening to how things work and how other people are implementing them, which helps me see what other types of videos I can do deeper dives on. Helping other people improve their businesses and work-life balance is the exact thing I'm most passionate about. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe.